That was a fun time. What do you attest your success in the four balls to?
First of all, you need a lot of luck. You need a little bit of skill, but mostly luck, and a good partner besides. What I'm most proud of is winning the Whalen City four ball 6 times. That is the record I'm most proud of. Each of these tournaments have 64 teams playing and only one winner. So,
well, you know how they use that phrase, the GOAT, greatest of all time, right? I mean, are you in the mix there? Are you like at least in the conversation?
I wouldn't go that far. There's a lot of golfers in the area that are way better golfers than I was, but I was able to pick a good partner and compete and got lucky. So
I think some people would say that, when you're on like the 17th or 18th hole and you're getting down to the last round, you're either going to win or lose. And they had some pretty good crowds out there. People are all crowding around, watching you make a putt, and you could make the putt, but you could also blow it too, right?
Absolutely. I don't know what it was, but I always had my best putting in these four ball championships. I don't know why. Some of the best putts I've ever made in my life were in these championships. I'm telling you, there's a lot of luck involved.
All right. Well, I have a video here from 1997. It goes about 3.5 minutes. Here's Roger Brightman winning the Whaling City tournament as covered by yours truly back in 1997.
And now, Media One Sports. Everyone knew a streak would be broken at the New Bedford Municipal four-ball golf tournament. Roger Brightman was 5-0 when appearing in the finals. His partner, George LaHeur, was 0-4 when appearing in the finals. Both teammates were hoping that it was the Brightman streak that would continue. Brightman and LaHeur had tough opponents Tim Resendiz and Bruce Barboza. In fact, Resendiz and Barboza were 2 holes up early. But after losing 7-9, it's all tied up, all even. On 10, George LaHeur drains this 25-footer. If you have trouble with the sport, this is a thing of beauty. Yes! Brightman and LaHeur up 1, heading to the 11th hole. On 11, Bruce Barboza chips this one. It's on its way. It has a shot, but no. Wide to the left, I guess we can call that one. George LaHeur then drops this short one, but again, you have to say it's a frustrating sport, kind of like Santos bowling. Watch how close Brightman comes here. Oh, it's hanging there. Brightman and LaHeur still up 1. But on 14, it changes. Watch how this one almost misses. Bruce Barboza somehow turns this thing around the cup and in. It's the old around and in like in basketball, but count it. It's a 4, good enough to take the hole. It's all tied up again. But on 15, old pro Roger Brightman delivers what turns out to be the winning shot. He birdies to give his team a 1-up lead, only 3 holes left. Again, it's a frustrating game of inches. Bruce Barboza now with a chance to tie this thing up. It is just brutal. We've shown you a lot of putting, but watch the way these guys drive the ball up and down the fairway. Up and away it goes. For George LaHeur, just a hair short of the green on 16. Watch a shot by Timmy Resendiz. It's good enough to tie, or what they call have the hole. Resendiz and Barboza still down by 1. Now on 17, Brightman and LaHeur are clinging to the 1-up lead. Brightman now a chance to make the shot of the day. Here it comes. Oh! Great attempt, though, by Brightman. All right. Tim Resendiz comes back with the short putt on 17. It looks as if the match may be tied, but LaHeur keeps the 1-up lead by coming up with this key putt as they have that 1-up lead. Now we go to the 18th and final hole to determine a winner in this thing. Resendiz and Barboza need to win the hole to send the thing into overtime. Brightman on the fairway will drop this one right onto the green. And then Bruce Barboza returns the favor and nicely drops his drive right on the green. There it goes, and it lands in the middle. This one's coming down to the last shot. Barboza with a chance to send it into overtime here. No, it will not go. It's all up to the old pro, Roger Brightman. He has a chance to win it. The club looks good, but will the shot? Yes, there it is. Brightman and LaHeur beat Resendiz and Barboza by 1. Roger Brightman passes Stan Nowak as the all-time leader in Area 4-ball titles. He has 6 at the New Bedford Municipal, 8 overall.
We've been playing these things since 1961, so winning that many is only a number. I think the greatest 4-ball player of all time is Stan Nowak. He won these things with a 3 handicap. I mean, to win 7 with a 3 handicap, or even less, he was a 2 and a 1. He definitely, to me, is the number one all-time football champion. He always will be in my eyes.
I was 0-4 going into today, and it was super. It really was. Everything is cracked up to be the win. I was 21 years old the first time I made it to the finals here, and we played a couple older gentlemen in their 60s, and I felt afterwards, it was good for them to win because they were older guys, and I'll be there again. Now I've been there all, 3 other times. I'm 37 now, so I'm glad I finally won one. I don't want to make it into my 60s without winning my first one.
What do you think when you look back and you see a video like that?
I'm getting old, Paul. That's all I can say. That's my last football win 23 years ago.
Wow.
That's a long time ago.
Now, you don't mind us saying that you're going to be 80 very shortly, right?
Not at all. December 5th, coming up quick. Less than 2 months. I'm going to hit the big 80. Hopefully I'll get there. I got a good chance, I think.
No, that's great. You look good and you feel good. That's important. As far as golfing, even now as, as a 79-year-old going to be 80, you really don't horse around with it too much like you did, huh?
No, last year I only played twice all year. This year I've played 4 times so far. Matter of fact, I played twice in 3 days, which is a lot. That's a lot of golf for me.
Why do you think those local 4 balls are so popular?
They're all member guests. So the guest gets to bring in the member of their choice, anybody that they want who's not a member, and sign up with a friend or relative, or just pick a good golfer as a partner. The night before these tournaments, they have an auctioneer, and they call off each team one at a time, and they take bids on each team. The highest bidder owns that team for the tournament.
What are your thoughts looking back to your run of winning those 4 balls?
I don't know. I've played in so many tournaments. The first one I won was in 1962, believe it or not.
Yeah.
The first one I played in was when I was 20 years old. 1961 was the first 4 ball I played in at Whalen City. And 62, I played with my high school golfing partner, Peter Bass, in my second 4 ball, and we ended up winning it. We just went in for the fun of it. We ended up somehow playing Stanley and Buster Brown, Stanley used to be a pro golfer, and his brother Buster, they were 2 of the best golfers in the whole area. We played them in the semifinals and beat them in 20 holes, extra hole match. Then we went to the finals against Sid Jenkinson and Bill Massey, and we beat them in a 17-hole match. It was amazing. We just went in for fun of it, and we ended up winning the tournament. We didn't buy any of our teams, so we didn't make any money, but we had a lot of fun.
Well, I want to mention, too, that, from you being around golf your whole life and the 4 balls, your sons picked up the love of golf, and both of them were fortunate to win local 4 balls.
My son Mark caddied for me as a 12-year-old in 84. He came back 8 years later in 92 and won with Mark White, who was the current president of the New Bedford Country Club. George LaHue and I won it in 97. The following year, my son Craig won his 4 ball with Pat DiBertoli, who I had won with in 94. They won it in 98.
So was it a lot of fun watching Mark and Craig win 4 balls, knowing that, you had an influence in their love of golf?
A lot more fun than watching myself play, believe me. Yes.
You got 3 sons, Mark, Eric, and Craig, and your grandfather a number of times over.
Ooh, 6 times. I got a new one, 5 months old. Craig had another one. He's got 3 now.
You're an administrator, right, for most of your career?
I worked in a hospital field, a number of different hospitals throughout the East Coast here, in Boston and in Plymouth, in Attleboro, Sturdy Memorial Hospital in Attleboro, Jordan Hospital in Plymouth. I was there for 10 years. St. Elizabeth's in Boston. I was director of patient financial services, even at St. Luke's Hospital here in New Bedford for a while.
And you've been retired for a little while?
15 years retired already.
Right, and then you kind of, do a few things here and there part-time to keep you going, right?
I try to stay busy for sure. Got to get out of the house. I don't want to be cooped up here all day, so I get out and do a few things to stay busy for sure.
Yeah. Well, hey, it was a lot of fun looking back at that video. I'm glad you had a chance to take a look at it.
All right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot, Paul. Enjoyed it. Thank you very much.